while the compressor's still cooling off, let me show you something that's pretty damn cool. Throw a deadhead in this, block it off, clicked in. Alright, so this regulator, external inline regulator I got from my Texan, since it doesn't have a regulator. Yeah, this thing's pretty badass, I have to say. It's expensive, but to be able to set your whatever pressure you want for any unregulated guns is pretty cool. So right now that's at 2,500, and then I can just crank this up to whatever I want. So say if I have like if I had an unregulated Gauntlet 2, which doesn't exist, I could potentially set this to 2,900 PSI, and as long as it shoots at 2,900 PSI, it's just going to stay here and hold that pressure, and you can get whatever sweet spots you want. You just hold it here, get the sweet spot, find out what works best for you, and you're good to go. Obviously, you can just turn it down, too. Let's bleed some of this out. Now we're back to 2,500. And that's kind of like where I like to have the Texan there. The power's good for where I'm shooting from. I'm not hunting. I'm getting good groups. It's unregulated. It tops out at 3,000 PSI. So if I have this thing in line tethered to my gun, I can just sit here all day and just not even have to worry about anything. There's no filling involved because it's tethered. I don't have to worry about fluctuations in velocity because it's going to hold pressure at this set pressure until, you know, the tank runs dry or less than that, and then it's going to drop, obviously, because it can only fill up to, it can only hold pressure to what is in that tank. Since we have 3,300 PSI, I can turn this. Oh, I can turn this the whole way, and it's just going to go until it hits 3,300 PSI, and it can't go any higher because that's just the max that's in that tank. So let's go back. Already back to 2,500. Good to go. It's expensive, but if you have the guns that don't have regulators, this thing's freaking awesome.